So here's the truth that no one tells you. Your dog doesn't ignore you because they're stubborn. It's because 99% of dog owners fail to understand the following lessons. So in this video, I'll explain why your dog ignores you, how to get your dog to start to listen to you and start following you using my proven method of dog training. Next, I'll show you how to reward and correct your dog, and I'll show you how to train your dog the effective way. So by the end of the video, you'll have a dog who's going to be listening to you consistently without the use of treats or aversive tools or yelling, and become a confident dog owner. So the first thing that you want to do is start understanding your dog. So the reason your dog is ignoring you or doesn't listen to you, or you're not able to train your dog, is not because your dog is doing it on purpose or is stubborn or is trying to make you feel bad or just ruin your life. What your dog actually needs is clarity, consistency, and fair leadership. So no more treats, no more yelling at your dog, and no more crazy walks. So the first thing that I want you to understand, that the reason your dog is not listening to you is not because it's stubborn. It's because you're not clear in what you want and what you want your dog to do. So basically, you are either doing nothing to clarify this communication between you and your dog, or you're doing too many things, you're trying too many things, which confuses you and your dog at the same time. When you do that, you're not developing or creating clear communication with your dog. Therefore, you're not going to have clear connection. So instead, you're going to start teaching your dog to follow you and start obeying your cues. So therefore, you're going to grab your dog's leash and you're going to leash your dog either to its collar or harness as long as you can throughout the day. If it's half an hour, if it's 24/7, if you could do that for the time being, you're going to put your dog on a leash and you're going to make your dog to follow you everywhere. So this is going to look like this. So the reason we're doing this is to help our dogs to focus on one thing. So just remember, when our dog is off leash, they have many choices. They can make a lot of either mistakes or they can do a lot of things. They can go dig a hole in the yard. They can run around, bark at anything that moves. They can start chewing furniture or anything that they feel like doing at that moment. But if we put them on a leash, we're asking our dog to focus on one thing, and that is you. We want you to start building that connection to help you to get that connection developed between you and your dog. The relationship and the connection is broken because you've been doing all kinds of things. This is the right way. You put the leash on your dog, you ask your dog to do one thing, which is to follow you everywhere you go. If you're going to your office to do some work, your dog stays on a leash with you, and I can sit down here and my dog is just hanging out with me. The leash is there just to keep my dog under control. So I'm not allowing her to go run around the house. It's just sitting here with me or standing here with me or just staying with me. And I'm just doing my thing, doing my work, and she's just hanging out with me. If I have to go to the kitchen, I'll go in the kitchen and I'll do my stuff. If I have to go downstairs to do some work, she'll go with me and she'll follow me everywhere. So that's the first thing that you want to start doing as much as you can. This way, you're going to start building a clear communication and a little bit of deeper connection with your dog. So the reason me and my students get good results is because we do exercises like this. So if you want to become one of my students and enjoy your dog and learn a lot about your dog, and if you have challenge with your dog and you have a specific issue with your dog and you want to talk about it and learn if I can help you, there's a link in the description that you can book a free call with me. So now the other thing that I want you to start doing is I start teaching my dog yes and no. This is a good opportunity to start clarifying the communication. Most dog owners, they fear to tell their dogs no, and also they overdo with the reward with their dog. So they either reward their dog a lot, or they don't reward enough, or they only reward their dog and they don't correct the dog, or they just correct the dog all the time and they don't reward the dog. So there's a lot of confusion there. So I want to clarify this. So what I want you to do is make sure that you understand that you have to correct your dog. Your dog has to learn that this is right and this is wrong. So one of the benefits of having our dog on leash is that we are reducing the number of mistakes that our dogs are going to make. So we're not allowing a dog to make a mistake, first of all, and if it makes a mistake, then we can fix it. You're gonna start using a toy or something that your dog really wants, and you're gonna start teaching it yes and no. So the way you're gonna teach yes and no is, let's say this is something that your dog really wants. So in this case, Annie wants this. What I wanna communicate here with her is, don't touch this. You can look at it, but you can't touch this. So if I can communicate this with her, if you can't communicate a simple conversation with your dog, then you're in trouble. You have to build this communication and clarify this communication. You're going to give 2 or 3 verbal warnings that don't touch this, don't touch it. So nope, nope, nope. Good girl, yes. So there we go. So after 3, she responded to it. So now she's focused on that. I'm gonna see if she's gonna go for it. I'm gonna put it closer. Nope, nope. And if I have to correct her because she goes for it, all I have to do is pull the leash to the side and bring her back. So that's the physical correction that we're doing. So we're giving 3 verbal warnings, and if it works, we say good girl, we reward the dog. If it doesn't work, we physically correct the dog, and then we restart again. So it's going to look like this. Nope, nope, 3 warnings. Nope, good girl, yes, yes, yes. So she's not going for it, which is the result of being a trained dog. So now if I have to correct her, nope. So that's how it's going to look like. You don't have to yank the dog, you're just redirecting the dog. If you're yanking the dog, that means you're putting a lot of frustration and negativity in the relationship. Good girl, yes, good girl. Take it. So I'm gonna let her have it, so you can see the way I'm gonna do it again. So now that she's involved with it and she's committed to it, I'm gonna use it. Nope, nope. Good girl, to the side. Good girl, yes. Go get it, go get it. Yes. So this is actually the very simple way of correcting and rewarding a dog. So, nope, go get it. Once your dog learns this, now we can start training our dog. The way you're going to train your dog, you can have your dog either on leash or off leash, using my proven method and my unique method of using play and praise as reward system. So what you're going to do is you're going to play with your dog, and in between playing, you're going to train your dog. without your dog even noticing or understanding that is being trained. So what I mean by that is you're going to just play with your dog and find the game or the toys or the way that your dog likes to play and play that game with your dog. So in this case, Annie likes to fetch and she likes balls and she likes to play with them and all that. So I'm going to play, and in between the play, I'm going to ask her to sit. Sit. Good, sit. Then I'm going to reward her because she sat. Simple. You're rewarding with the play because they have no idea that they're actually being trained. So at the moment, she says, I'm sitting, and I get rewarded for sitting. So let's say if I want to kick it up a notch and go to stay. So Annie sit, Annie stay. So this is a few weeks later after I've accomplished the sit, and I'm telling my dog to stay. If my dog stays, then I'm going to reward my dog for staying. Good, stay. And I'm going to play with her. Now I want to kick it up a notch. I'm going to ask her to lie down. Annie down. Good, down. Just rewarding her because she went and did the lie down position. Sit. Then once she gets better, you can ask her to lie down and then stay. Now she's doing both lie down, stay, and then she gets rewarded. So you're just rewarding your dog with play. So this is a great way of not only exercising your dog physically, mentally, emotionally, you're building a bond, you're training your dog, you're teaching your dog manners, and once they are done training, then you can put your dog back on a leash and maybe get in the game and go back to your work. You've done this for 10-15 minutes and you're good to go. So if this video helped you to gain some confidence and some information and knowledge to become a better dog owner, I want you to put it into action and actually start doing the exercises that I taught you today, and keep you updated. Leave me a comment, let me know how things are going, and if you need one-on-one coaching and training, you can learn all about it in the link in the description. You can book a free call with me and we can go from there and start your dog training journey. Until next time, have fun with your dog. Good catch.